So let's discuss this closing segment between Chris Jericho and Matt Hardy. First, for those of you who saw online, Chris Jericho said they were going to be doing a Judas challenge to anyone at home, sitting at home watching AEW. Post your videos of you singing along to Chris Jericho coming out to the Judas theme song. Jericho comes out and one of the camera operators happens to be singing. Jericho grabs the camera from the operator, filming him sing the Judas theme song. Amazing work by Jericho. Jericho gets in the ring finally. He says to himself, he doesn't even need a mic. He's using himself a Britney Spears mic, a LaChapelle mic. Doesn't have to hold one. He's just talking out in the open. He makes it clear, I'm here to talk to Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy, you came out last week and you joined the elite. But you're joining a group of arrogant sons of bitches. And Matt, I'm offering to give you a chance to make the right decision, to come out and join the inner circle, to join the leaders of the AEW locker room. Out flies Vanguard 1. It flies over Jericho, it hovers over Jericho, it looks down on Jericho. Jericho says, now he's cutting a promo on a drone. Have you ever seen a pro wrestler ever cut a promo on a drone before? Look, this is only something that Chris Jericho could do, and that's amazing to see someone cut a promo on a drone. So, Jericho's talking to the drone. He calls Vanguard 1 a piece of shit. He tells Vanguard 1, I don't like you. I've never liked you. You're a piece of trash. But I respect you. And because I respect you, I want you to join the inner circle. Imagine the great things you could do with us. You, your propellers, and everything. You could be smoking electronic cigars. You could be filled with the finest oil for your electronical body. Everything you want can be given to you by the inner circle. He's talking to a drone. Remember that. So after Matt Hardy blips his way down to the ringside area, and let me just address this. You're going to see a lot of people dissing what you saw from Matt Hardy. People are going to be like, oh, that was stupid. That didn't make sense. What kind of garbage is this? It looked fake. This and that. Look, let's clarify things. Matt Hardy is not your typical gimmick. He's not your typical character. Broken Matt Hardy it's about throwing away logic. It's about throwing away reality. If you're trying to make sense of what's occurring with the Broken Matt Hardy gimmick, give up and stop. This is not what this is about. It's about fun. It's about entertainment. It's about storytelling. It's about taking theater and delivering it on a massive scale. So anyone that's not going to like it, you're not going to like it. It's that simple. It's not for you. Stop trying to ruin people's fun. So what is Matt Hardy? Broken Matt Hardy. Broken Matt Hardy is all gimmick, all fun, all games. It's all about delivering some of the most fresh promos and fresh stylistic matches and vignettes that you'll get. So Matt comes face to face with Chris Jericho. They finally enters the ring. Chris Jericho starts questioning, how did you get from here to here? How did you teleport? Matt Hardy responds, I am magic. Chris Jericho says, this show, AEW, was built on his back. AEW, first ever champion. He carried them to mainstream media. He got them to deal with TNT. He drives the ratings. He drives the pay-per-view buys. If it wasn't for Chris Jericho, most of these athletes competing would not have a job, would not have a home, would not have a safe haven. They should be thanking him, and rather than joining a group of bums and a group of bastards, why not join an elite group that runs the show? I can give you everything. He gave him the Aladdin speech. I can show you the world. Broken Matt Hardy says he's witnessed what the inner circle has been doing in AEW. And AEW is the freedom. AEW is the reason why he came. It's the freedom he's been looking for. It's the freedom that the Broken Matt Hardy gimmick and character has wanted for years now. He's not trapped. He's not being controlled. And if he joins the inner circle, they will ruin the paradise that is AEW. If Matt Hardy joins the inner circle, he becomes no better than the business he left behind him. Jericho says, listen, Matt, I know what it's like to resurrect careers. I've had my career resurrected. I've resurrected the careers of Jake Hager. I brought Jon Moxley to AEW. I have Santino and Ortiz have been resurrected. Sammy Guevara's having an incredible career. I am the guy who brings people to life. Matt Hardy makes it clear, Jericho, you may know who my vessel is. You may know Matt Hardy, but you do not know what is inside me. Damascus is a 3,000-year-old living in the shadow of his brother, and the shadow of bad booking. Matt says he is not any longer, he's never going to be living in any shadows. He's brighter than ever. Jericho offers him one last time, Matt, do not join the elite. It's either the elite or the inner circle. This was a battle, a confrontation based off of their career, their resurgence, their career, the resurrection of both their careers are currently in the process of achieving. Chris Jericho went from a comedic character in WWE, probably having his best run with Kevin Owens in the segment of their best friends, the Festival of Friendship. Him and Kevin Owens had an incredible run. But prior to that, Chris Jericho was just your average guy coming out, doing the jobs. Popular with the fans. Fans loved his in-ring ability. Fans loved his promos. He continued to change his style, but he never really was able to go beyond what he wanted to do. And when he joined Japan, he changed all of that. He became the Painmaker. He became the Money Man. He became the Chris Jericho, the ultimate villain. And he came to AEW, he changed it up again and created the Inner Circle and had a whole group of people by his side. And he's continued to resurrect his career. He's continued to change things. This guy's had more t-shirts and more one-liners and slogans in AEW in a span of maybe 6 months than he had in his entire career of WWE. Matt Hardy, once again, in the shadows of his brother, the honchos over at the big times didn't know what to do with him. Matt Hardy truly shined when he was in TNA, and he was given and he was allowed to go beyond what the company expected of their athletes. When Broken Character appeared, the fans took to it because the fans saw passion beyond what Matt Hardy was doing. And when you give passion and when you believe in what you're doing, we believe in it too. We fall for it, we fall in love with it, and we follow this story and the progress that your character makes. So Matt Hardy, this was a battle, this was a confrontation, this was a dialogue between two guys who are now being given the opportunity to embrace any character they like, to try new things, and to deliver something special to the AEW audience. So Matt Hardy is being asked, is it the elite or the inner circle? Matt continues to scream, the elite. Jericho says that's not what he's asking for. He's asking for an answer. The elite or the inner circle? Matt continues, and it becomes a back and forth battle between the elite, Jericho screaming elite, the elite, elite, the elite, elite. It's back and forth until Jericho says, shut the hell up, I've had enough. This is not making any sense. You're either with me or you're against me. And Matt brings it up. This is in essence, I am not Matt Hardy. I am Damascus. I have made it clear. He says, people sing your theme song when you come out, Chris Jericho. But people will start to be singing, and he sings the Jeff Hardy obsolete song. He sings to Chris Jericho, and he makes it clear that once this is all done, Jericho, you will be obsolete. Once I have deleted the entire inner circle, nothing will remain. You will be left in obsolescence, Chris Jericho. So Jericho takes his sunglasses off. Matt says, yes, take your sunglasses off. Look me in the eyes and come to fruition and come to the understanding that I am not Matt Hardy. I am not the vessel that you knew who I once was. I am more. And no, there may not be fans in this arena, but there are people, there are entities all around us watching, and I am here to do the bidding for these entities. He points out Abraham Lincoln, who could not tell a lie. He points out Martin Luther King. He points to those all around him, that there are essences everywhere, and these essences are the driving factor to Damascus, to Broken Matt Hardy. And Broken Matt Hardy is here to delete the entire inner circle. So Jericho takes off his glasses. He says, you may be a wizard, but I have a couple of magic tricks up my sleeves. And he looks Matt in the eye and he says, abracadabra. you're going to be attacked. Sammy Guevara comes out, attacks Matt Hardy from behind. Jericho and Sammy beat Matt Hardy down, laying kicks and laying boots. Out from the announce table comes running Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes for the save, coming for the save with steel chairs, hitting Jericho, hitting Sammy Guevara with steel chairs. They help Matt to his feet. They stand side to side. Matt begins to do his delete as Jericho and Sammy Guevara try to run off hiding, try to hide. But they are cut off guard by the entrance ramp, where fire flames start to spew from Matt Hardy as Matt Hardy ignites the entrance ramp, and it frightens Jericho. They cannot believe the magic, the power of Matt Hardy. Fire and flames and everything from hell is coming out, and Matt Hardy is making it clear he will delete them. And this is the power of broken Matt Hardy. Look, these empty arena segments may come to be the savior for Matt Hardy. This is where Matt Hardy shines. You give him an empty arena, you give him a vignette, you give him a segment that is pre-recorded, and his gimmick, his character, will do wonders with the wrestling audience. This is what Matt Hardy is. It's all about special effects. It's all about storytelling. And what better way? You've given him the perfect situation and scenario. These bad times, these times of doubt and uncertainty, has allowed Matt Hardy to expand what is possible in the wrestling ring within an arena. Next week, if Matt's on board and Matt's there, I can't wait to see what more he has to offer. Matt Hardy and Chris Jericho are becoming two of the most exciting guys to watch in terms of promos, in terms of segments. Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes, Darby Allin, the Bucks, the entire AEW roster. I'm not just pointing out the elite guys, from Pac to the Lucha Bros, to SCU, to the Dark Order, to Brody Lee, to Luke Harper. Sorry, Luke Harper is Brody Lee. To Lance Archer, Jake the Snake, Kip Sabian. The list goes on and on. These guys are the backbones of delivering the hard-hitting pro wrestling. Their gimmicks and their segments will improve. Their promos will improve. But right now, Matt Hardy and Chris Jericho are the driving factor of delivering some of the best promos. And I can't look, if we have ourselves a Matt Hardy, Chris Jericho matchup at the Hardy compound, an ultimate deletion match, that's going to be amazing. Fans, get ready for something special. Get ready to be involved in some of the most original pro wrestling you will see on television today. Ladies and gentlemen, that was my AEW Dynamite recap. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. I'll see you for SmackDown, the SmackDown recap, or the SmackDown discussion, or whatever the hell SmackDown decides to do this week. Apart from that, everyone, have yourselves a great week. Try to stay safe. Try to stay healthy. Be aware of what's going on in the situation. I'm JP. I'm your host. That was your AEW recap. For AWMania, I'm signing out. Peace.